Welcome back, my garden beauties. It is end of June and 106 degrees today, so I'll be in the shade as much as possible. There's not much cloud cover, but I finally figured out what I want to do with this bare corner of garden. I am going to put another raised bed here. It's going to be half the size of the others, just 3x3 square, double height. So I thought today would be a good day to recap what we did with our raised beds. If you guys are joining me for the first time, I'm going to show you how simple the process is, how I backfill them for half the cost of an average raised bed, and you'll have the unique perspective of seeing how they turn out when they're done. So we're gonna get going on this, guys. It'll take me 5 minutes to do. I'm already dying out here. Don't know why I wore my hair down. That was a horrible idea. Didn't think it through at all. And I wanna get to the river, so let's do this. So ignoring the fact that we're doing laundry and creating some wonderful ambient background noise, this is what we're dealing with today. So even though these are raised beds, it's incredibly important that the roots, if they want to grow deeper and contact the soil beneath them, they have the opportunity to do that. So we can't just put a frame over this and fill it with soil. All the grass will grow through. We have to get those grass roots out, and we have to till this entire area. So it'll only take a second, and it's only 3x3, so 5 minutes tops. He'll take the first part, I'll take the second. We can get some of these grass roots out. All right, that was nice and easy. We've had like a week of rain, so ground is super soft. We're gonna frame her up, just put a couple of tack nails in, use the nail gun. We'll pre-drill some holes and put some sturdier screws in when we're finished. This is just gonna kind of hold the whole thing together. So even if your ground is uneven, you still want to make sure that these are perfectly level, because you can always pack more soil in the low spots. You don't want the boards to crack and warp with age. Nice. God, this is going fast. This is awesome, guys. We're getting good at this. Couple of shims, just hold the two boards together. Yeah, those shims didn't hold for nothing. We're gonna have to get some sturdier ones. Usually we would just cut like several pieces off the end of these boards and make them like just under 3 feet or 6 feet respectively. But we found these shims. It was like a 12 pack for $1.50, and I was like, huh.
No.
Don't do it, guys. That's such a ripoff. Look at, they didn't hold for nothing. Like this one just, oh, I just pulled it right off.
Right off.
The nails stayed, but the shim did not.
Make my own pieces.
We will. Okay, we figured that out at least since
Yes.
since the original beds to this one. We figured that out.
Yes. One there. One there. One there. Yeah. What's up?
Moose will help. What is that, Moose?
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Nice.
Nice. Oh, it's beautiful.
Look at stain on that bit.
What? Ha! That is awesome.
Yes.
Hmm.
Hold that.
You're modeling the new bed for us.
This is a big nap. I'll take that one too.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that's done. We finally have some shade. It's cooling off a little bit, but here comes the fun part. We get to fill it in. So this is actually where you're going to save a majority of your money. We already had our wood, but we sourced it over at Lowe's, and these boards would have been about $12 a piece. So technically we would only be in for 24 bucks, but again, we had them already. So don't be fooled by the whole $15 per cubic foot of raised bed garden soil. You can make your own perfectly healthy soil by just lasagna layering. We did several videos on this earlier in the spring, but since it is midsummer, didn't think I was going to be putting a new bed in. Here we are. And lasagna layering is awesome. It's going to be largely straw, some peat moss, and some soil. You're just going to do one over the other, just like a lasagna meat cheese sauce. And as that breaks down, it will settle and you will have to add more soil next year, but it's gonna be so healthy, it's not gonna give you a bunch of grass, and it's gonna hit that perfect balance between well draining and moisture retention. Next we have topsoil. This stuff is like $2 a bag at Home Depot. Next we have peat moss. This is high in acidity, but if you guys were with us last year when we did our soil testing, this method is proven perfect. All right. Meat sauce cheese, meat sauce cheese. Next comes the straw. It's good.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't it? It's so fluffy and happy. Mm.
Hell yeah.
as we said, this will continue to settle every time it rains, as the straw breaks down, yada yada, but you just saved a ton of money filling in a raised bed. What do you say, dude? That's awesome, right? I'm so glad to have this done. My greens bed is just about going to bolt. I'm gonna have to pull all this out because it's just getting too hot. If I leave it, it's all gonna wilt and go to seed. But I wanted to replant, and I think this is gonna be my square. It's far enough in the shade. I think it'll be out of the heat, and hopefully I'll have salad all year long. Yay, salad! Huge thank you to our patrons on Patreon. So much of what we do would not be possible without you guys. I love interacting with you. If you guys haven't joined us on Patreon yet, one of the big bonuses is that you can talk to me anytime you want to. Full-on connection to the Bat Phone day or night. I will answer any questions you have. We also do photo requests. There's a lot of bonus content, behind the scenes content, and a few things that we just can't quite show on YouTube. But I am sweating, I'm hot, I'm gonna get in the pool. If you guys want to join me in the pool, Patreon is where I'll be.